Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to WC and LC. Today we are going to be talking about Bitcoin. I'm going to be giving you a in-depth chart analysis as well as a price prediction by the end of this video. So if you want to go ahead and skip to that, there is going to be a timestamp in the description below that can take you right to that, okay? But first things first, I want to make sure that we understand what Bitcoin actually is, all right? We might have heard the name. We know it's a cryptocurrency, but what actually is Bitcoin, okay? First of all, I can say that Bitcoin is the largest crypto by market cap, ranking number one, having a market cap of almost $1 trillion, okay? And this right here is Bitcoin's website, okay? This will also be in the description below. And they have a video that explains what Bitcoin is in depth a lot better than I can. So we're going to go ahead and watch that video. And then after that, we're going to look at some news. And then we're going to break down into the chart analysis and price prediction, okay? So let me go ahead and get this video up. Let me turn my mic off so that way we can get started on this.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy.
All right, guys, there we go. That's straightforward, goes over Bitcoin. That's really easy to understand, right? Okay, so with that being said, if you do decide you want to purchase Bitcoin, keep in mind you can use my link in the description below. It's pretty much gives you it is a referral link, takes you to Coinbase, where if you deposit $100 into Bitcoin, you get $10 for free in Bitcoin as well. So that's already a 10% ROI, which is return on your investment right out the gate. Let's go over this real quick. So Tesla actually bought $1.5 billion in Bitcoins and even plans to accept it as a payment. So these are the key points taken away from this article. I'm not going to bore you guys to death and read this whole article. I'm just going to read the key points here. So Tesla announced in an SEC filing Monday that it has bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. The company also said it would start accepting Bitcoin as a payment method for its products. CEO Elon Musk has been credited for raising the prices of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, through his messages on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, let's go check that out. Let's see what we have on Bitcoin here. Alright. So we can see Bitcoin is now the 14th largest currency in the world by market cap. Not just cryptocurrency, it's the 14th largest currency by market cap. That was posted around 2 hours ago now, probably about 3 hours ago by the time you're watching this or more. MasterCard has announced they will give merchants the ability to accept Bitcoin payments this year. Let's see here. Okay, the first commercial bank in the U.S. to allow its customers to buy Bitcoin using their ATMs was just announced, Blue Ridge Bank. Pretty much what's going on here, guys, is Bitcoin is getting a lot of institutional investments and is growing rapidly. And the more people invest into it, the higher this currency is going to go. And a lot of people are even saying this coin could reach $100,000, $200,000 this year. So let's go ahead and break down the charts, okay? All right. So what I have here is I have drawn a ascending triangle, or yeah. So basically this line right here is going to be our ascending area of support. This is our descending area of resistance. Okay, what that means to me is it gives me an idea of where this is going. This is a pinch point. Okay, when it gets here, it's going to break up or down either way, and it's going to fall or test either support or resistance lines. So what I think is going to happen over this next week is I could see Bitcoin come back up and test this resistance line. Okay, and if it goes through, then we're going to be looking at it trying to come back up and test this resistance line. Okay, if it fails any one of these, it's probably going to fall back down to its support right here. Okay, right now it's consolidating, which is good, meaning it's building that volume up. But I believe by the end of this week, Bitcoin will come up and at least test this resistance line. Okay, I believe Bitcoin actually probably come up about 46.5. I would say our price prediction here, Bitcoin should be at 46,500 by the end of this week. That's where I think it's going to go. Okay, guys? It's pretty straightforward. If you're curious at what this actually is right here, this is called a Fibonacci or retracement level. It gives you the idea of resistance and supports based on a low and a high. Okay, it gives you an idea of where it's, where a trade is going, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is after this video, I'm going to leave this chart up and let it run live all night, okay? And if you have any questions, you can comment on that live stream, or you can leave a comment here, and I will answer those questions, okay? I am new to YouTube, so I do appreciate any support that you guys can give me. I appreciate if you can like this video, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. I want to build a real strong community around this. I think crypto is going to absolutely explode this year, and there's no telling where it can go. So with all that being said, you guys have an absolute blessed evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.